All things in the universe move in cycles. Life exists to be emptied, but only after it has been filled. Where there is aging, there is youth. Where there is life, there is death. And for some, death is a long journey, a final act of sharing one's emptiness. A young girl, carrying the memories of a former life, called forth an ancient bond. Rather than choosing an object, she pointed toward a place where life clings to ice. To a mother, shielding her child from the cold mattered more than the secrets of the universe, even if he was the Buddha reborn. The girl's arrival stirred deep confusion among the monks. Their path was straight, but their hearts split in many directions, silently in conflict. As if sensing the wish to be no one like a shadow in the cave, she stepped into the dark and returned a pure heart once entrusted to her long ago. The monk remembered exactly what he once held in his hands. Monk Tenzin was loved and revered. Every step he took left compassion blooming behind. The young monk only wished to bring him joy. One dawn, with death approaching, Tenzin quietly left the monastery. The boy offered a wooden carving, humbly asking the great master to share a lesson, a piece of wisdom for life. Tenzin told him,
"Empty your desires. Hold only silence."
Soon after, Tenzin passed seated, still and silent. Though Tenzin had taught silence, the boy could not yet live it. Tenzin was cremated and enshrined in a gleaming stupa. And now he has returned, standing before me once again. Late at night, the mountain spirit rarely seen revealed itself. The snow leopard walks alone, hunting only when it must. If it appears, there is always a reason. Tenzin, now in the form of a young girl, stepped forward without hesitation. The snow leopard, the solitary mountain spirit. The teacher in snow now stood against a mighty giant. Yes. However humans choose to name things. In the wild, nothing matters more than feeding one's young. Young Tenzin understood and was willing to give anything. All life is bound by karma and connection. Every encounter is shaped by past and present threads of fate. Through each, we are given the chance to grow in compassion, patience, and practice. A tulku is one who is born with memories of a former life. Even at the moment of death, they remain conscious, carrying their mind into the next life. They return to samsara by choice to help others awaken. Even oppression and violence are seen by the tulku as great teachers. Worldly anger is but the seed of more karma, so they let it go, seeking a higher kind of freedom. Even when speech is forbidden and practice denied, some monks chose to burn quietly, lighting ignorance with their own flame. We cannot condemn their choice. Their despair is simply an echo of pain we must all learn to hear. Worldly wrath kept testing the Tulku. To replace a leader is to rewrite a soul. That is why such power cannot be toppled by force, and why they seek to control not the body, but the cycle of rebirth itself. If the Tulku disappears, so does the soul of the people, along with non-violence and the tradition of rebirth. The Tulku chose stillness over exile. Even if one flame goes out, it spreads to thousands. Darkness cannot prevail. Enlightenment spreads. Darkness cannot reach it. When the cubs are grown, they leave to restore balance to the mountain. And when they become the mountain's new guardians, their parents fade quietly into its roots. And on the day the young boy became that quiet root, the Tulku returned to the vessel of her former life. The Tulku remained until the end and left a single final wish. Her words stirred unrest for a moment, but in the end, the Tulku left this life without a single trace. The Tulku's mind remained clear. Each has their own journey to walk, and mine is not among them yet. When a new sun rises, the guardian steps back, becoming the mountain's silent spirit. Brothers fall, and though left alone, he walks on slowly. Only one sense remains sharp, the one that detects trust before danger. The thread of fate pulses quietly toward the next life, and in silence, they recognize one another. If a touch does not feel unfamiliar, it may be the hand that once held me long ago. And when the mountain spirit fades into root, leaving not a trace, a single small flame, one that will never fade, has begun to burn again.